Samsung SC-MX20. That's what I heard as titles, as I called Samsung SC-MX20 digital camcorder. It some sort of has old camera, as where it has been that to film it around to 7 years ago, or even like 8 years ago. After a bit a while, the family just brought with a new camera to sending to purchase this camera after being his wishes. As you want to see, the digital camcorder was very interesting. It says pretty adorable cameras ones. It has support like a 96.6 mm, as there's going to be button communications here, and there's a zoom as a left and right, and then photos. You can capture these pictures on your memory card. I actually has memory card. It's required to SD card in here, the storage, and this kind of the battery here as it took out, but it also has as you have to run out the battery, you need to be recharged. This one here is zinc. As a plugger is USB, AV, and DC in. As always, it has out of the battery, and you need to require it to the highest up to the battery, which is kind of a switch sides and forth, and what you have to get as you want to see. And look at the director's view on the angle, just like tank control camera on a motion, which kind of there's a button says here on the menu as a button, and then record button, as well as had recordings here. And the other side is here as have eye check and change the difference detail, and then Q easy as way to do it. There's a lens cabinet as will open look like this, and it has a zoom as it comes in, zoom as it comes out, and does it look like listens action. Also you have to capture this camera, and then to have the video captured on it, and you can do filming by your own the footage outdoors and located, and behind the scene, or even you can do a video diary on this camera, the primary camera. I think it is pretty old right now. I think it's pretty old, and I have my old video diary on this Samsung, which is since pre-teenage and childhood before. Anyways, if you want to, this was Samsung SC-MX20 digital camcorder with it standing the SD, and it takes many hours to spread your SD card, whilst you have to create the edited videos by your own, as a very special. If you wanted this digital camcorder, it looks like pretty adorable camera. This detail has digitized image and the footage. So I have to just say, it's actually gonna making the video diary of myself. I predicted had I get this brought that new cameras here, as well as I was working on the this apartments, and while I had brought this one old camera, which is kind of broken. As so far into the future, Samsung is still active about the SC-MX20, which is currently available on the active in the store, and I go find out this way to get the Brockton new cameras by myself. And that's all, pretty much all to say. That's just a snap in there.